Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to streaming. Welcome back to Total Extreme Wrestling 2020. I am back and joined by the F1XL crew booking our F1CW. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's been we obviously missed last week because certain people were ill. But yeah, we're back doing some booking now. How's everyone doing today?
Yeah. Just to double check very quickly before we do get started. Bonner, were you ill last week?
I wasn't here last week, but I don't think anyone
No,
was
no.
here
Were you
last week.
ill last week? Were you ill last week? I don't
I
think you were.
I genuinely can't remember
I,
what
I think
happened
I
last
think there
week.
wasn't enough people last week, so we decided to not do it last week. I think that's what it was.
I think Barnes, were you ill last week? I don't think you were ill last week, were you?
wasn't ill last week. No,
No, I was. Mark, you weren't ill last week, were you?
no.
No, I
I'm
definitely
pretty
wasn't
sure
ill
that
last
there
week.
was some reason we couldn't do it last week.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
because you were
I'm
ill.
pretty sure it's because you were ill.
Was it
Yeah.
me that was ill? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, woohoo!
Oh yeah, it was piss. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was on a late shift, but I'd actually managed to get away.
Yeah, you got home
early
early. I
to beat it.
remember. Oh yeah, because I was ill.
Definitely. Let me just tell you this: I didn't go to watch West Ham Newcastle because you were meant to be streaming this.
Well, wasn't that
I mean,
wasn't that
to
the
be
wasn't
fair,
that the better idea anyway, Buds?
And then I was told that you weren't streaming it because you were ill.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, it doesn't sound like you've lost much.
You didn't really miss much, Buds. I think you probably were better not going to it anyway.
Well, it turns out that I actually got called out to work, so you know.
Yeah, we were playing. We said, oh yeah, we'll play some Deceive Inc.
Oh,
right?
you
We're
played
halfway
Deceive,
through our
didn't you?
first-
I remember. Yes.
Yep.
We're halfway through our first game, and then it was like, I need to go after this. I was like, what? It's like, I need to go. Like, and then
Yeah.
I didn't see him again.
Well,
ever.
Anyway, I apologise for not being here last week because I was ill. But anyway, we're back now. So as I was just explaining to the guys, we've changed a few things because we got a bit screwed over by the fact that our product was more based on angles than matches. So I've changed that. People are now going to rate our wrestlers on how their in-ring work is rather than their popularity as well. So if they work better in the ring, they're not going to be like taken down a notch because they're not as over in America or whatever. So we can use some of our younger talents that we have because we have a very young roster.
Yes.
Now, I just want to make sure that we did sign. I thought I signed a ring announcer, but I can't remember if I did.
Can I just stop you for a second? Is anyone else hearing Deathlink's microphone being very weird, or is it just me?
Fine on my end.
Yeah, fine on my end.
Okay.
Okay, I think it might be me. Okay, just give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, just if chat finds me weird as well, I'll try and unplug it. I had a few issues with it, but just having a look to see if I actually signed one. I might have not actually. I can't remember.
Sorry, what?
I was trying to see if I signed someone.
No,
for
not
ring
you. So I just got a breaking news on Twitter.
What is it?
Bayern Munich forward Sadio Mane punched
Punched,
teammate Leroy
yes.
Sané
Yeah, I
in
read
the
that.
face.
I read that. Yeah.
Yes.
It
Apparently,
was
he got blood as well.
it was very odd. Well, to be fair, Man City were in insane form last night. Did anyone watch the game?
I
Yeah,
did not, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I-
Okay. Can we just try and get like Sadio Mane versus Leroy Sané at the next pay per view for this?
Yeah, to be fair, that could be on the undercard for Bonta versus Lethal Lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Yes.
Fucking hell! You would not drop that, would you? About the Ferraris doing so bad. Jesus.
It's an ongoing thing between me and Linz. Well, I think to be fair, Tyler might have been. I don't know if Tyler was. When I saw the list come out of the team owners from that division, and I saw Linz was like 2, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm getting signed. And then he picked Panda. I'm like, what?
Sorry, I'm just looking for someone at the moment, so don't worry about me.
Yeah, I had a funny feeling you were going there as well. I remember the conversation, but he was absolutely certain he was signing the wrong person, and he did. And then suddenly that wrong person turned up and started winning races.
Has anyone got a good backstage promo person that we could get in like
Not a
2001?
clue.
Anyone can think of anyone?
None that's not already assigned to
Chat.
WWE or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to. My brain just went completely blank on who could do it.
Fine, I'll do it.
You're gonna find me someone.
No, as in I'll be your backstage.
Oh yeah, You'd be a great backstage announcer. It's not announcing, it's probably microphone skills. I suppose you could do Matt Striker.
Matt Striker, maybe.
Yeah, he's younger as well. Yeah, why not? Not gonna have him fucking do wrestling, because screw that. On-screen personality. There we go. He will do. Right. Anyway, so we're gonna move on now. So, when do we? We haven't discussed this. What's our plan for pay-per-views? Every end of every month, we want to do a pay-per-view. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think that feels right. You don't want to do it too often. You don't
Yeah.
want to do one every 2 weeks, but at the same time, if you did one every sort of 6 to 8 weeks, it kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. If we've got it now that we can have more matches and not get penalised, we can try and get that stuff going.
Yeah. Well, because obviously we've got. If you weren't here last week, if people in chat, we obviously have the title tournament going on. We have the women's title tournament going on. We crowned our first tag champions as well on our first show. So there's a lot of things to still be sorted out as we head into. Oh, didn't we also sign? Didn't we get TV champion and a US champion?
Yes,
I believe
Eurocontinental. We
Oh,
called
of
it, I
course.
believe.
Eurocontinental, yeah.
It was Cena and someone else, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Punk, I think. Also, yes, I'm back. I don't know what was
Cena
going on, but-
and Steen. Steen was TV champion, and then Cena was Euro champion.
Yeah. That's right.
And then world tag champions are the Briscoe brothers. Nice.
Natural.
That's to be fair, that's not three bad champions to start off a company with, even if
Definitely
Cena's in his prototype phase. How did they ever think that was going to get over?
Don't know.
I'm going to pretend to be a robot.
I mean, they fucking called Kurt Angle a cyborg at one point, so
That's true. Oh yeah, so
That's very true.
we do have also a logo coming at some point for our show. It hasn't been made yet, but I think, to be fair, it wasn't something we desperately needed, but some nice man decided to make it for us, so thank you. I think it was someone from your...
Yes, it was Beastie and UFC.
Beastie,
yeah.
Right, so Raw was held. What's Raw like? Oh my god, they actually put Triple H on the show.
Against Voldemort.
They
To
put
be fair,
Triple H
that's
versus...
a pretty good.
That's a banger of a main event in
That is
2000
a banger main event. You gotta give him that.
for the
It
IC
was-
title.
For the IC, that's a bit strange.
Burning Fury
Who's
defeated the
Burning
Hardy Boys.
Fury.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course, it's
Burning.
Paul Wright and William Regal. Who else would it be? Like,
Oh God. Okay.
what else happened on the show? Kane defeated Eli Blue, or Don
Who?
Harris.
He had a different name last week, didn't he?
I think he did. Yeah.
Jobber.
Ernest Miller and Rikishi. Oh, sorry. Ernest Miller and the APA defeated Rikishi, Sean O'Hare, and Chuck Palumbo by DQ. Wow, that's a tasty match.
Dang.
I think the work rate in that one. Ryder defeated Al Snow for the hardcore title. Ivory and Jacqueline in a
Nice.
cage match.
Haven't you got 69? Nice.
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're trying to up our women's division by putting their women in cages.
Interesting.
It's not going to work
No, definitely not.
because our women's division, apart from the Aja Kong Beth Phoenix match, which we ignore, and all of those segments
To
completely
be honest, I
bombed.
mean, we could probably ignore the whole of the fucking show we did last week.
Yeah. And what was SmackDown like? The two-man power trip defeated Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit in the main event. Oh,
Again, banger.
Jesus.
Look at the rating for that match. Jesus
99.
Christ.
99.
Held in Madison. That was a Madison Square Garden main event. Does seem like a
Dang.
Madison. Diamond Dallas
Yeah.
defeated Test. Jericho defeated Devon Storm.
Okay.
Sean O'Hare and Chuck Palumbo getting a lot of TV time.
Dang.
MSG, honestly, they're doing MSG, and we're doing basically Madison Square Basement. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, got 17,000 for MSG. But look at this one. Jerry Lynn defeated Grandmaster Sexay for the WWF Light Heavyweight title. What a
Hey,
show!
Jerry Lynn was good. I'm just
Yeah,
throwing that.
and Jacqueline defeated Tori Wilson, which a match that was 47 rated.
Bam.
They had
That's why it was
Lita.
an opener, not a closer.
Yeah, they had Lita on the pre-show, but they put Tori Wilson on the main card.
Match.
Hmm.
Right, so we have our next show tonight. Wednesday night
Yes.
eruption. So just so reminding of storylines, we've got the Euro title between Cena and Punk, TV title between Colt Cabana and Kevin Steen, women's tag titles as well with the great tag team of LuFisto and Mercedes Martinez with the Anu twins, and then the women's title
Do
between
not sleep on
Aja
Mephisto. Just saying.
Aja and Toyota. We got the tag titles between, of course, the Briscoe brothers and Low Key and the Great Carly.
Yes.
The world title
Don't
between
sing.
Kurt Hennig and Tommy Dreamer, and are probably the best feud on the show right now, AJ Styles versus Juice and Thunder Liger.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Well, it's Juice and Thunder Liger versus Fortune. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So,
We do have Kenny Omega. He's in the title tournament, I believe.
I think so. Oh, did he perform last night? I can't remember.
No, he what? No, we only did one of the men's match. We only did AJ versus Liger.
Yeah, so this was our last show. If you want a reminding of what happened, Cena won a battle royal. Styles defeated Juice and Thunder Liger. We did a very a WWE thing there. We put on the show we're going to run at the pay-per-view. Steen defeated Nigel McGuinness and Colt Cabana. Uh, Kong defeated Beth Phoenix, and that was quite the terrible main event, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Hopefully that won't happen next time.
yes. So pick the best option. How many fans are coming to our venue? 1,000 fans are coming to our venue.
That's not too bad.
That's not
Hey,
bad.
does that not mean we've gone up? Because last one, yeah, look, we've gone up by
Yes.
36.
People enjoyed that show so much they've come back for the next one.
We've got 36 more people turning up.
Right.
That's positive
Yeah.
news right there.
So booking analysis, we've got to have one match that's aimed to steal the show and one that's towards deathmatch, hardcore, wild brawl, mayhem, or car crash, whatever. So what do we want to do on this show? We want to do some more world title matches, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think we should get at least 2 of those done.
I mean, if we want one that's going to steal the show, it's going to have to be Henning versus Omega, surely.
Yeah.
In the main event. Yeah.
In the main
Has to
event,
be the
because
main
just because it's Henning.
I think-
Omega's still a rookie, but Henning at this
I was gonna
at
say-
this time's fucking better than anything, didn't he?
I was going to say maybe Brian Danielson and Shane Douglas can open the show.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. So we'll do we want an angle to open the show just so we can have Eric announce the show, whatever. Don't know. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's not too bad. We can do that for most of our shows. We're still a
Yeah.
fairly new thing, having someone come out just like a little,
Just to
you know,
announce.
what's going to happen and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he starts the show off, and then we
Yeah.
want to open with Douglas versus Brian Danielson.
Yes.
Now, who wins this match? Who's going over? I can't remember.
I think we agreed Danielson's going to win this match.
Yeah, because the main the oh yeah, because it's then going to be Dreamer
He's then going to
versus
go on to face Kurt
Yeah.
Hennig.
and Styles is going to
and
go on to
then-
face Dreamer. That's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then it's going to be Hennig versus Dreamer for the title.
At the pay-per-view.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So how long do we want this opener to go? This could be quite the
15 minutes?
yeah. I think 15
I think
minutes.
that's a good time for them.
Agreed.
I don't know how
Yeah.
Shane might be a bit annoyed. Yeah, he might have to be looked a bit strong. Just to
What you have to book him strong.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
because
he's
he's losing to a rookie, isn't
he's
he?
losing to a rookie, so he gets a
Experienced
bit
guys, isn't he?
pissed. We'll make it a flash pinfall, which means it's like
Roll
a
up.
Out of
Roll up.
nowhere.
yeah, and he can be angry. We can give him a bit of a paycheck anyway. It's fine. Gets a bit
Yeah,
annoyed.
yeah. He
Whatever.
can go on a nice little streak after this or something. but
Yeah.
he's gotta
Well,
lose to
we
an
could have
average
him. We
head.
could have him beat him up after the match, I suppose.
Yeah, could get a feud going between them where Douglas, gets his win back.
Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll have Brian like do a roll up and then celebrate, and then Shane can slap him. We'll have
That's
that.
why I was suggesting Shane Douglas a backstage interview. No, he can still wrestle my guy in 2001.
He's still going. Actually, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of beating at Brian, why don't we just have Matt Stryker trying to interview him and he just absolutely decks him backstage?
Yeah.
I like that. I like the sound of that.
I like it. I like it.
I like the sound of that.
Introduce Matt Stryker and he just get absolutely decked backstage. So Shane attacks Stryker after Again, apologise my spelling.
Yeah.
Interview. It'll just be 3
Interview, yeah.
minutes, and Matt Striker can take a stunt bump. There we go.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
That's fine. Right. So then we want to. Do we want to have a women's match? Probably.
We still have another women's title match.
We've
title
got
tournament.
Toyota versus Satomura.
Yeah, I think that could be like.
How about
Just-
the world title one? How far are we away from that?
We've still got to run Dreamer versus Galloway.
Oh, sorry, I meant women's tag match. Did we do
Oh,
that
the
one?
women's.
Sorry.
We haven't booked the. We haven't had the women's tag title match yet. So this still needs to be settled. We could do that now.
Yeah, I think that would be a good match to have after the Shane
Yeah.
Danielson match.
So do Lufisto and yeah, we'll do this.
Mercedes Martinez versus the Inoue.
And I
Yeah.
assume the Inoes are going over, are they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, of course,
Tazza might disagree.
It's double D destruction versus double. Honestly, Taz,
Fine.
just for now, they'll
Yeah,
go. They'll get their win
you
back.
own that.
They'll get their win back.
Give him 10 minutes. I think.
Give them 10
is
minutes.
fine.
Have them win the women's tag championships. So we have because we want Lufisto to be the big star. She has to take the pin. That's how it works.
No, Mercedes has to take the pin.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, no, yeah, of course, Mercedes has to take the pin.
Mercedes has to be the one that gets pinned.
Yeah, there we go. And they get their win.
You do have Aya Kong as well, yes.
Yes, Isaac Kong will be going against Miami Toyota at the pay-per-view. That is the plan.
Yeah, she's already beaten Beth Phoenix in pretty much a squash match.
Yeah,
in the
she
first,
squashed
round of them.
absolutely buried her on the first show. You never see her again.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh no, Beth Phoenix will come back. She's gonna be like the plucky, one that everyone gets behind. That's our
Exactly.
idea, anyway.
should we have some kind of segment involving? Is it? I can't remember his name now. Whoever it is that's feuding with AJ Styles,
Oh, Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yushin.
Lucian Liger. Just like to address what happened last week or something.
Yeah, did we actually? I just thought. Oh, I thought this morning. Did we actually address the fact why
No,
those two came
we-
out and helped Styles?
No. I don't think
They're
we
a
did.
faction. We've got them as a faction, don't we?
Yeah, but did we actually ever announce the faction?
No.
No. So
No,
I think
actually.
that'd
be a good segment.
Yeah, Thunder comes out, like, demands to know what happened. Styles comes out, and then, like, he gets attacked again or whatever by the faction, and then we can have that faction go over at that point. So
Maybe the idea is like maybe last week Styles was like pretending to be confused, and he comes out like trying to,
yeah, like he did with what was it with Cena in 2016 with the Good Brothers.
Yeah, with the Good Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just tag him from behind.
Exactly.
I know we're not doing that right now, but one thing that might be a good idea to do is just book a pre-show and a post-show.
Yes.
Because we've got so many young guys, just having like young guys who aren't on the show, just wrestling each other, just to
dark matches would definitely be a good idea.
Yeah, I agree.
just to get experience and stuff.
So these guys can be rated.
No, I agree.
on-
I agree.
So that was something I thought of last week, or the week before.
I'm not gonna have Jushin Thunder Liger cut a promo because the issue is he's not English, so he won't be able to promote his promo better. So I'll do Styles and promo instead.
So what you're saying is we need him to get a manager.
Maybe in the future, yes. But Styles could do all the work in this thing. So Styles comes out to confront Liger. Fortune attacks. Okay, there you go. So that sets up a feud, and I suppose on the run to the pay-per-view, what we could do is we could have Liger take on each member of Fortune, and then get Styles at the pay-per-view.
Sounds good. Because obviously Styles is going to lose in the semi-finals to Dreamer. That's our plan. So
Yeah, we could do that.
And are we going to have it like that? Yushin's going to cost him the match, just like.
Yeah, we could do that on the Go Home show, because if we're going to have Styles versus Dreamer on the Go Home show before the pay-per-view, then we can have Styles get costed.
So we'll have Danielson versus Henning at the one before the Go Home show.
Yeah, so we need to run the other two match. We need to run Dreamer versus Galloway tonight then as well. So that can be a
Right.
hardcore match, I think, because then that gives one of our objectives off. So we'll do that next.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's like it wasn't supposed to be a hardcore match, but I don't
But
know.
Dreamer wants it to be a hardcore match. He's good at those.
Yeah,
I've heard he's not bad.
We probably won't give this 18 minutes. It will drag too long if it's 18. 12?
I'd give it 8.
Give it 8. And obviously,
8.
We
obviously,
can up it. We can up it afterwards if we need to.
yeah, this
If
is
we
gonna
need
be
to
a
get
hardcore
time and
match.
stuff. I think just for now, just 8.
Yeah, and it puts Dreamer over still, so that's all good. So that is the 2 title tournament matches done for the world title. What storylines haven't we done? Haven't done
Wait, we
anything.
have to do Henning. We got to do Henning versus Omega as well, don't we?
That's the main
Yeah,
event. Yeah,
that's the main event.
we only booked
Yeah.
52 minutes. We still got a lot of time left. So
We still got half the time.
we haven't done either of the Euro or TV title matches yet.
Yeah, so I think
Well-
that I don't know.
Who's the face in this feud? Is it
Cena's the face and
the Euro title?
Cabana's the face. The Euro title, Cena's the face. I'm sure of it.
So we
Yeah,
could we do a tag match
Tag
between
match.
the title holders versus the?
I think that should be on the go home show.
They'll be on the
I
Go
think we
Home
should
show.
have maybe I would say maybe a promo from
Punk.
maybe calling out Cena,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, maybe Kevin Steen could have a squash match. You know, being a TV champion, he should really be defending his title.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we'll do it, and then we'll have Cena off screen. Actually, no, we'll have Cena come out. I don't know what Cena's rated on microphone wise at this stage of his career. It's probably not exactly. Oh no, he's actually got insane stats across the board. Yes, he can come out.
It's Cena. What do you expect?
Well, it's 2001. It's not
It's still John Cena.
So Punk,
Oh,
Cena, promo battle. But we could probably have that go 10 minutes.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I just love to hear Punk talk. That's for the Euro title, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's the Euro title.
Yeah,
feud,
Euro
isn't it?
title.
Yeah. So, and then we could have, I suppose we should have a Cena match afterwards, and we could just not for the title, and then we can have Punk cost Cena, I suppose, in the match.
Who would he
I-
lose
I-
to?
I know
Go on.
who he can lose to.
Who could he lose to?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da. Fandango.
I'm actually going for that.
Alright. So Cena versus it's Johnny Curtis, isn't it? Yeah.
Johnny
Yep.
Curtis. The Battle of the Johns.
The Battle of the
That might-
Johns.
Yeah,
We
I
don't
think
have-
that might get quite a low rated score because of
Yeah, maybe, but
if you're going to have Cena lose,
Maybe-
why not have him?
oh, if Cena's
I don't
losing
know.
anyway.
He's
Why not have put him
losing.
against someone a bit more experienced, so then it's like a learning curve type thing. I don't know if that's even a thing.
Maybe an
I
Austin Aries.
offer,
Maybe.
I offer an alternative view to this whole thing. Then Bonta, he's losing to somebody who's a complete rookie.
Yeah, and I suppose
As well.
that will put Punk in a position to do more promos on him, like saying you can't even beat a rookie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fine.
we'll try that. It doesn't have to be long, this match. We can make it.
No, I'd honestly make it like really short, like
Make
sort of like say
5 minutes?
6 minutes or something.
5
yeah.
minutes, 6 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes,
Yeah.
and then
Cena-
have
Cena's about to win, and Punk interferes.
Curtis win.
roll
by-
up, roll up,
Yeah,
roll up or
Tainted
something,
win.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Tainted win. Sorry, where is the outside interference finish? Yeah, Cena.
Distraction finish.
Yeah.
Oh
just-
no. Yeah.
Oh no, distraction finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one. So Cena by CM Punk. There we go. John Cena should be distracted by CM Punk as the finish. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
We're not going to make it for the Euro title. Cena's very unhappy. Well, we can keep him strong. That's fine. Well, he's already too big for his boots, are you, Cena? Calm it down, mate.
It makes sense. You're gonna probably gonna have him win at the pay per view, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cena, there you go. That's a good segment. And then, do we want to run the other women's title match?
Or
Selamora.
should we save that? Or should we save that for next week? Maybe.
Save
a
that next week.
How many weeks have we got till?
Well, this is week.
52.
Oh, this is week 3.
So when's that pay-per-view going to be?
Well, at the end of week 4
Week-
probably.
So
Yeah,
better off
so-
getting
so-
that match done, because then next week you can do like them having a tag match together or
Did we
something.
redo
At
2
least.
shows?
We
No,
did one
first
show.
week we did.
First week
Yeah,
we were,
first.
but we were getting all the people signed.
Oh yeah, of course we were. Yeah.
So I would say do the women's match.
Yeah, so do the women's match.
Next week, then you can have like a tag match when they're on the same team or something, or
Yeah.
against each other, just to put some against each other
So we'll
with
do
like
a
two
we'll
rookie
do a
girls in there or
backstage
something.
promo first of all with Striker and Toyota. Striker can be in like a neck brace after his run-in with.
Yes.
I just love this idea. We'd have Matt Striker just get beat up in like every segment he has. Star quality. And then this will advance the women's title storyline.
What we should do, right, is once we decide that he's no longer in a neck brace, so that like we're like, oh yeah, back to not being in a neck brace, and then we have him attacked again.
Yeah,
So,
he
like,
just
we're
gets
gonna
attacked
build for,
every
like-
other week.
Yeah,
I felt like we should give Toyota and Satomura some time here to do
Yeah.
some good wrestling.
100%. 15 minutes.
I think give him
at least.
15. Yeah.
Same as Danielson and
I think Toyota wins. Can we make this something? Just want to make this like a.
Go.
No, this is fine. I just wonder if there's like a respectful finish option or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Finish,
Could we-
submission finish or
it's
could we
just-
do like a post section where it's just like respect between the two of them? I don't know. If we
Yeah,
can do that, you know what I
I
mean?
just want. Yeah, we could probably do something like that. I just wonder if there's a way of doing it like there's like a respectable finish on here option. We don't have a draw. There'd be no point in that. So, no, that's fine. We'll just do it like that. Slow build. What's that? Oh no, that just. Nah, we'll do that. That's fine. I think that's gonna work. I think it's gonna be really good for the ratings. I don't know how they'll actually find that as a match type, but I wouldn't care if I watched 15 minutes of Satomura and Toyota go at each other. So yeah, we'll do actually, you know what we do? We'll do these two like being respectful to each other, and then we can just have Kong like deck them both at the end of the show, and that sets up the go home angle for the tag match or whatever.
sounds good.
So star quality.
We'd have to find another heel wrestler for Kong to tag with, but I'm sure we could find someone.
That's true. Or you could do 3-on-1 handicap match with Beth
What,
on.
Beth Phoenix?
Beth, and then Beth could take the pin.
Oh, poor Beth. Yeah, sure.
We can find another woman, I'm sure. Advances the women's title storyline. And then we'll have Mecha Satomura take a stunt bump. There we go. That can go 3 minutes. Lovely.
Yes.
How long we got left to book this show? We haven't done anything with the world tag titles or the Euro title.
Wait, we done the Euro title. You mean the TV
Oh,
title?
so the TV title.
Remember what I said? We were gonna have. Steen needs to defend the title because it's a TV title.
Yeah, so Steven
So
needs
it
to defend the
just-
title.
Even if it's just like a squash match against like a nobody, he's got to defend the title.
Yeah, so Steen is a heel, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes, so he's got to go against a good guy.
So who have we got that we could put him against that's not going to be like damaging to
Doscara?
Doscara? Yes, let's do Doscara.
Yeah, just have Steve beat the shit out of Alberto Del Rio. Yes.
Just have it
I am
have
down for
it
that.
3 minutes and have him. Actually, is Steen the kind of guy to like just like pick up a cheap DQ win to defend his title?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I know we want to put him over strong, but like at the start he's gotta like just so we're gonna
yeah,
have
come on
it.
then.
Where is it? DQ finish, which would mean Dos Caras wins for DQ. That's how DQ works. Yes.
Do you know what? You could be onto something because what we could then do is we could then have like DQ in like the next sort of 3 weeks, and then what we do is in the 4th week is like yes, there's a no DQ match.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
intentional DQ finish. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Especially specific finish. So match ends intentional DQ. Oh, there we go. And then still have Dos Caras win. I think that's how that's going to work, which means the title shouldn't change hands.
What's a DQ? It shouldn't change hands anyway.
We're gonna be fucking kicking ourselves if it does.
It shouldn't do that. It like if it's programmed correctly, that shouldn't happen. Okay, so we've got
Minute time.
main event time. Yeah, so we're gonna want to. Do we not want to do anything with the tag titles, or we should leave that till next week? Let's leave that
We
till next
Maybe we
week.
could do a quick promo by the Briscoes, maybe, and then do something next week with them.
The Briscoes
Is it?
Just so that-
attack Matt Striker backstage.
I mean, we
Poor
could.
man.
Just,
Matt Striker, what's he done?
is it
Yeah.
them? Is it them as champion? They're champions, aren't they?
Briscoes are the champions, so the tag
Could,
champions.
Yeah.
Could you put in pre-show maybe? I know they're
Yeah,
champions still.
we'll have them pre-show. Oh, we could have the
Just
They
have them,
could
have
still
them,
do. They could still do a
promo on the pre-show. Yeah.
have them face someone random on the pre-show and just kind of.
Yeah, just have them wrestle on the pre-show and have them do a promo.
Yes.
Just
So
before
the-
main event.
Wait. Why not just have one of them and then one is thingy?
Was a manager.
Yeah, for that one fight. You know what I mean?
You want to do that on the main show or on the pre-show?
Pre-show.
Uh,
I think.
you can do it on the pre-show if you want.
Because
Okay.
realistically, we've only got what?
We've got 17 minutes, but we want to.
17
It depends how long you want the main event to go.
Main event should be like a 2-minute promo and then 15-minute fight, I think.
So Kurt Hennig does the promo, and then
Yeah.
with Matt Striker.
Yeah.
Who's now in a
Right.
wheelchair?
Who's now he's got a broken leg. And this can advance. Yeah, this is a promo for the main event. Just have to go 3 minutes.
It'd be hilarious if you could actually program it so that he goes to high five Matt Striker, and Matt Striker just flips over backwards in his chair because he thinks he's going to get punched. Oh,
Just put in
poor
Matt
Matt
Striker to have him beaten up every week.
Oh fucking hell!
Yeah, okay, and then so the main event is going to be Kurt Hennig versus Kenny Omega. Now that is a main event and a half right there.
Yeah.
And you want to go? How long that go? 20 minutes?
Till
How
the end
long
of the
we
show,
got?
basically.
Yeah.
Or 15
And this
left,
is
no?
going to steal the show. Yeah, well, I'll see if how long it goes. Steal the show, and obviously Hennig's going over. Oh, not 20 minutes because Kurt Hennig can't do that match, so we'll do 15 instead.
Can't do a 20-minute match. Fucking hell.
To be fair, he's been around a while at this point.
Yeah, he's probably like.
15 minutes is fine though.
Does that take us to the? Oh, we still got.
What we got?
We got to put a bit more shows on because apparently there's not enough time on the show. We can put some. What was the match that people wanted more on? Was it
I said the women's match.
Toyota Mecha Satomura? Put that. We can get that at 18 minutes.
No, it wasn't that one. It was a match we gave like 8 minutes to, wasn't it?
It was.
Was it Dream and
was it-
Galloway? Yeah, that needs to be 10 minutes. There we go.
Yeah, make
Oh, well, that
Dream
needs
and
to
Galloway a bit longer.
be
Yeah.
just. That also needs the main event. Just needs to be 2 minutes longer. Okay, make it 1 minute longer. Oh, you really can't go 16 minutes, so you're going to start dying. All right, I'll put someone else that can go longer, like Shane Douglas versus Danielson.
Make that 16 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, is that still not enough? Right, I'll make some promos a bit
Well,
shorter.
John Cena versus Johnny Curtis. We've got 8. No,
Oh, there we
I'd
go.
rather keep that.
Fans are expecting a show which is around 75% matches. Currently, you're at 75%, and so we'll not be penalised. People are a bit annoyed with how many young talent we're using, but I don't really care. It's what we want to do, so it's fine. So we wanted some pre-show matches, right?
Yeah.
So do 1v1. Oh, 1 versus, sorry, with manager. Oh, I guess we put them. Oh, we put the managers in afterwards, I think. Right. So we want to do. What is it? You want to do one of the Briscoes versus one of the Singh things. So Jay Briscoe
Yeah.
versus.
Probably makes more sense to
do low key.
with low key. Yeah.
Yeah. So pre-show. Hopefully I can add managers. There must be a way of doing it. No? Am I being an idiot? Is there no way of adding managers?
Could be.
Oh, maybe you can only add managers. Oh, you might only be able to add managers in this setting. That'd be a bit annoying. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll make this go. What? Make this go 10 minutes on pre-show? Yeah, we don't need to have that any longer. And have Jay win.
Yeah.
Jay win with outside interference on low key by Mark Briscoe. There we go.
Well, that means it. We know that Mark was there. You know.
Exactly. So we can actually put on 1 more minute on the main show. Let's put the Dreamer,
I'd say, yeah, give that one more minute. Yeah,
Dreamer Galloway, give that 11 minutes.
yeah, that's fine.
He doesn't have the stamina for the match.
Drew Galloway can't go more than 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll give the double Enu 11 minutes, so that's fine. Right, is
Oh, fucking
that's 14 segments on a show, pre-show opener. I think that's a good show. Is everything in the right order?
I'd say so.
Brian leads. Yeah, Shane interview.
Double
Tag match.
D, Stars comes out.
So-
Oh no,
What
that's
was your text?
yeah. No, we didn't have Stars do a match, did we? No. Then Dreamer Galloway, Punk Cena promo, Cena Curtis, Striker Toyota Satomura, Toyota Mecha Satomura, Aja, Steen Dos Caras, Striker and Hennig, Kurt Hennig, Kenny Omega.
Yeah, seems
Right.
perfect to me.
Let's hope this show doesn't go wrong.
Please be good.
And everything is fine. All right, here we go. Start the show.
Everything is awesome.
So this is the pre-show, so it's fine. Pre-show, tell Brett, no, because Bradley, go for, yep, that's fine.
That's a decent rating.
33 is fine.
Ooh,
33 is great.
my
That's
God.
really
89.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Go-
yeah, Larry Bishop. Yeah.
Go on, Bishop.
He's back. He's better.
Right, I'm
than
just warning
ever.
you. This is what happened last week as well.
That's
Oh, 2
true.
weeks ago when we did it.
Right, so the opener, that's not bad.
Okay.
A 55 is
take
not
it.
Yeah,
bad.
you know what? The 55 is good. That's all right. Decent wrestling, but not much heat. But to be fair, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
we're
fine.
at 1646 with a quick cradle. Yeah. Then next segment was Striker and Douglas. Oh my God, Striker actually got injured. He sustained a blown eardrum. My God.
Oh no! Oh, poor Matt.
Poor Matt Striker.
Oh,
Oh.
he's a trooper. He'll power through.
He's got more shows. He's got more segments on the show. He gets beaten up by Kurt Hennig earlier. Actually,
Oh,
to be
shit.
fair, 40 rating
That's
for
not
that
bad
tag
for a tag match.
for a women's
That's
tag
alright.
match. In terms of in-ring, taking it was ahead and shoulders by everyone else. Lufisto was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance.
Oh, Tazo, what have you done?
Hey, do not chat shit about Lufisto.
Hey, the game's chatting shit about the Fisto. So...
Yeah, and the game is wrong. So you know, come at me, bro.
Styles,
Uh,
Daniels, and Zarian.
Only 27?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
because
that's-
Styles was struggling off script. Okay, so.
Fair enough.
Oh, that went well.
Oh, okay.
51. That's alright.
Dreamer.
That's good.
I mean, it was literally all carried by Dreamer.
Yeah, Dreamer just absolutely decked him probably with a steel chair for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 67 compared to Drew Galloway's 18. What the fuck? Yeah.
Before you click next segment, right? I've just had this image of Tommy Dreamer just stood there with a chair, just repeatedly slam, lifted up, slam, lifted up, just for like 5 minutes.
No, I think he does one of those things where he grabs fucking stuff the fans give him and whacks Galloway with it.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
dear. I think
Oh,
Galloway's gonna struggle then. Oh dear.
Next segment. See, that's not
That's-
bad. To be fair, they're
that's
two
good.
rookies in a promo battle.
That's alright.
Superb without script. He had the crowd in the palm of his hand the entire time.
That's
Unsubscribed.
not
And
too
you give it
bad
a
actually.
38.
Yes. Next segment.
Fucking hell.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. In an abysmal match, Johnny Curtis defeated John Cena in submission by a distraction from CM Punk. He made Cena tap out.
What?
We should have probably said how he won. shouldn't we?
Yeah, probably. Anyway, next show. Striker and Toyota. I shouldn't. Toyota was held back by language barrier. That's my bad. Okay, that. I expect that to be a bit better, but that's not terrible.
That's not bad. Once again, it was all Manami Toyota.
Yeah,
right?
Toyota carrying that one, but
They don't have any investment in them yet, so that's why it happened.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
that
That will change.
wasn't bad. I don't know why he's
Yeah.
saying about the language barrier. She didn't speak in the segment.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Next. Oof. Okay. Wow.
Oh, dear.
Alberto Del Rio had better crowds thing. Oh yeah, but he didn't lose the
Oh,
title
really?
because he got intentionally disqualified for it, so it's fine.
Yeah, the fans didn't like the match. I think that's probably why.
Yeah. Okay, that went well. The promo went well. Matt
Yeah,
Striker did a masterful job of
That's not
improvising
bad.
the interactions with the crowd. That's the point of him. That's why he's here.
Good,
Um,
good.
And our next segment. Okay. Okay, Kurt Hennig carried the match very hard, but
Really?
The match was
the match was a little too short for an important match in the eyes of our audience. Well, we
But
they couldn't go any longer.
We couldn't make him go any longer. What were we supposed to do?
Yeah, bastards.
That's a problem. That's going to be a problem for the pay per view because you kind of has to go longer than 15 minutes of the pay per view.
Yeah.
Streamer.
Well, they'll just have to deal with it.
Well,
Anyway,
you know what? It was better.
it was
better
better than
my
our
first show.
first show with a 53 overall in our better show. Much better. The TV company won't be as mad anymore.
Again, Eric Bischoff was the fucking highlight.
Eric Bishop opening the show.
with Fisher the next time, you know.
He should just start the show, middle of the show, and end the show.
They love Eric. What can we say?
Right. You know what? I'm actually surprised that went a lot better. So.
You know what? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
So what does the say on here? Where are we? There we go. The feedback from the viewers has been decent, although hardly spectacular. Well, to be fair, what do you expect? So
it's
200,000 people watched it on TV.
That's all right.
It's not bad.
Okay, we're getting some good numbers.
Oh yeah, how injured is Matt Striker from his blown eardrum? He's out for 6 days. It's fine. He'll be back for the next show.
Oh, that's fine. He'll be back. He'll be back next week. That's fine.
He'll back to get abused next week.
Yes.
Who's gonna do it next week?
Someone's gonna be just giant Carly just chops him in the head.
He's a face. We can't have him do it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, Jimmy Jacobs has changed his body type. He's going from toned to muscular.
Oh, the zombie princess is getting jacked.
He's getting jacked.
He will be ripped.
He was out for 2 years. Asks Mike Beermaney.
Oh, it was so we signed someone that was on maternity leave, and I didn't realise they were on maternity leave when we signed them. So yeah, they're out for the next 2 weeks, 2 years. Who was it? It was yeah, it was this person.
Jaguar Yokota.
Yeah, she's out for 2 years, 11 months, and 1 week.
Oh.
Which is pretty
So
much
actually 3 years.
which is pretty much her entire contract length. So.
You basically wasted money on that one, but
Yeah, but
so
you know.
Hey, she's having a baby, you know, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's all
it
good.
happens.
It's all good. It just, you know, it's good reputation for us.
Exactly. So we're going to run the pay-per-view this week. We do need to set up the pay-per-view, which is fine, but that doesn't take very long. So
Yeah, we'll set that up. But obviously, we got to do our weekly show first, haven't we? We got to get the semi-final match.
Oh, Judgment Day was held. WF Judgment Day.
Oh.
What was this? 95 rating, and it got 50,000 people went to the show.
Fucking hell,
Holy
man.
crap.
Jesus Christ, that shows it's amazing.
Steve Austin defeated Chris Benoit to retain the World Heavyweight
Triple H
title.
defeated Eddie Guerrero.
to retain
Holy
the
shit.
IC title.
Foley against DDP.
Brothers of Destructions versus the Hardy Boys and Burning Fury, which is Regal and Paul Wright. Sean O'Haire, Chuck Palumbo defeated Edge Christian in a cell match to retain world titles.
They put the women in a ladder match.
Lita defeated
Christian.
Oh god,
That actually sounds pretty decent.
that is a decent match to be fair. Who carried that
Hasn't
match?
They can dust the ceiling for us as well.
Yeah,
Just want to say that is just a women's match, a women's ladder match. There's no title because the title is China versus Tori Wilson a bit further down. That's just a basic match.
that's just a basic women's match. Jerry Lynn defeated Disco Inferno and Dean Malenko. Terry defeated
hell.
Molly Holly.
They had 3 women's matches in a fucking show.
This isn't 2001. This is Gregory
ladder
Helms
match of title.
defeated Billy Kidman and Grandmaster Sexay. Wow, they had a lot of pre-shows. We should have more pre-show matches. That's something we should do. Well, I don't think our show's going to compare to that, our pay-per-view.
You think it's gonna be better? Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
Much
Oh,
better.
absolutely, it's gonna be better.
Did you see Napoli losing 1-0 against Milan?
Yes.
Yes.
And they've had
And
they've had a red card as well, apparently.
and did you see
So-
Chelsea are
so-
losing
So
2-0,
Chelsea have had a red card
and
as
they've
well.
got a red card.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, Ben Chilwell signed a 2-year contract and decided he wants to sit a few games out. So.
Yeah, he wants to sack Lampard as soon as he can. Who both scored for Real Madrid? Sorry, we're chatting football now.
Benzema and
Was it 2-0 now?
Asensio.
Yeah, 2-0,
Benzema
yeah.
and Asensio's 92nd minute. The game's pretty much done.
Okay, so what was Raw? The Raw after? They ran Triple
Benoit
H versus Benoit again on
and then
free
Benoit
Really?
TV.
attacked him. What happened in the
That's-
finish? Was it a screwy finish or something? Or
Um,
Yeah, maybe the pay per view was a screwy finish, so
maybe they reran it,
he got
and then
re-
Benoit attacked him after the show,
Oh damn!
and then Burning Fury. This fucking tag team getting a lot of TV time. It's another good show, to be fair.
How did you defeat Dean Malenko for the European title? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to try and put a good show on now. But remember, these guys are established stars. That's why they're getting the good ratings. They're established already.
Exactly.
Our
We're
guys
we're
aren't-
building the young
Once
generation.
once our stars get built up, they'll get these ratings hopefully later down the line. And the fact they're already getting like in the 50s, that's good. That's solid.
Mark, they won't get these ratings. They'll get better than these ratings.
Matt Striker's back from his injury, guys. Is he
Right,
good?
injury him.
Yeah.
He's
Injure him.
Yeah.
how
injured
did he get
again.
beaten up?
Kurt Angle went against Test in the main event of SmackDown.
What?
What?
He drew a 91. Unsurprisingly,
I'm
Kurt
sorry,
Angle
I'm
carried
sorry.
that match.
I didn't even notice that because I noticed that Burning Fury beat Edge and Christian.
Burning fucking Fury. What a tag team.
Burning Fury.
We're bringing them in. When their contract expires, we're bringing them in as a tag team. Chris Benoit defeated the Sandman.
I'm sorry, that's absolutely bullshit. Sean O'Haire and Chuck Palumbo beat the Dudley Boys in a table match.
To retain the world tag titles. They ran that match on free TV.
Jesus.
And Eddie Guerrero has gone from fighting Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin to taking on Don Harris. So yeah, that was good. A video recap of Kurt Angle versus Christian Jericho rivalry. Oh, you can do video recaps. Oh,
I didn't. Okay, that might be
Wow.
something to consider
we're learning.
later on.
And Buff Bagwell and the Radicals defeated Raven and the Contraband Crew, which
Who?
is Billy Kidman
Mm.
and Ernest Miller. I don't know. Anyway,
What?
we've got our show tonight, the Go Home show. It's the Go Home show.
Right, so what matches do we need to make
Oh,
sure
we
we
got a
get
back.
done?
Okay, who's absent? Just that we got a backstage instant. Who is it? Oh God, what has he done? Oh, J-Lo has taken Mark Briscoe under his wing as a protege. Oh, well, interesting. Yeah, what needs to be done? That's a good question. Right, so
I
Another-
think haven't we got like 3 men's singles matches?
oh, it's done it the other way around. Oh no, that's the right way. That's why we wanted it, wasn't it? Hennig versus Danielson, Styles versus Dreamer. Okay, nice.
Yeah,
They need
because
to
it's
get
going to
done.
be Hennig versus Dreamer in the final, right?
So one of those ones has to main event the show. I'm tempted to put Styles versus Dreamer on the main event because of the Thunder run-in, the Juice and Thunder
Whichever
Liger
one
run-in.
doesn't main event,
Has
I
to
think
open.
the other one has to open.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I
think-
think we go with Dreamer for the main event because he's the more known name at this point, isn't he?
Dreamer, yeah, I think Dreamer goes over in the main event. And I think Dreamer versus Styles, arguably, because Styles is at the moment still the most complete star compared to Danielson, probably deserves the main
Yeah.
event.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
What other matches? Let's work out what matches we need done before we start booking anything.
True.
I think.
We need to do.
We-
Aren't we doing? Cena and Cabana versus Steen and Punk.
Yes.
Yes. Then how do we want to women's tag title match? Do we just have one of them take on the other one, or we could have them both take on each other in singles matches? It might
Could do.
really expose certain people's in-ring talents. Not
I think Mercedes Martinez will handle itself, but
versus one of the Unus. And
yeah.
then women's title, obviously, this is just gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna have Aja versus Salamura,
That's
and
for the. Isn't that for the actual?
this is the pay-per-view, but we want to have Aja and people face off tonight in like a tag match, maybe. World tag titles, we can sort something about this. World title, we know what we're doing there, and Styles versus Liger.
So the only matches we definitely need to do will be the 2 men's titles. That's it.
Yeah, just the 2 men's title tournament matches, the only 2 we need to do. So,
Okay.
of course, we're going to open the show with the Eric Bischoff microphone segment. That's how it's going to open the show. So then we're going to have the opener between Bryan Danielson versus Kurt Hennig, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you want this to go? Give it 15? Seems like a decent opener.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how much longer can Kurt go?
I don't know. Can you go 17?
Just so we know, because
we can go 17.
Right, so let's keep it at 15 because I know it wanted more for.
I
last
reckon
match,
the
wasn't it?
reason why we couldn't make that match go any longer is because it wants to steal the show, and that means they push even harder in the ring compared to if it was on a normal regular match. That's why
Okay.
I think they were things. So have that go 15, and obviously have Hennig go over. That's quite the opener to a show. I like that already.
Yeah.
So, do we want to have
Nice.
Matt Striker trying to interview him and then he gets beaten up?
Every time.
No, I have an idea behind that actually.
Oh,
and it
you've
might
got
be a stupid
you've
one.
got the Matt Striker segment down, have you?
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is Jerry Lawler, right? Is he our heel?
He's
Or
our heel
face?
commentator.
Right. Could you have who's the person he took under his wing?
The Briscoe, one of the Briscoe brothers, Mark Briscoe.
Could we maybe have a segment where one of the Briscoes beats up, like the Briscoe brother that he's taken under his tail, under his wing, beat up thingy?
What, beat up Striker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want both Briscoes beating up Striker? Striker, is that what you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what I'm sort of leaning towards is like, could Jerry then become like sort of long term become the manager of both of them? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I like that idea.
Ooh,
We can
that's
you have them
fun.
manage them, yeah. And you could always shift Striker over to commentary as well. So
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. You could be like, well, do that change, but then
Okay.
obviously we need somebody else backstage. But we can work on that in due course, can't we?
so let's have Matt Striker, Jay Briscoe, and Mark Briscoe, and then what we'll do is we'll have them in a tag match against a face team that they can beat or whatever before the show.
What we got that? Was it Eric Young, Matt Sydal team?
Oh yeah, we'll have them do that. And then this advances obviously the world tag title storyline, and of course Matt Striker is going to take a stunt bump.
Yes. Let's hope we don't get injured this time.
How did he blow his eardrum from a stunt bump?
What
What did Shane Douglas do? Just right hooks him.
Is a fucking menace.
So yeah, we can have a tag title match. So, do we have titles? No, it doesn't need to be for the titles, does it?
No, we're not going to be defending them next week. So
Briscoes.
I was just thinking as well for a pre-show match, since they both wrestled last week, you could have Johnny Curtis versus Dos Caras Jr.
Oh yeah,
as a
that
pre-show
that
match.
would be a good pre-show match. How long is this going to go? 10 minutes? Doesn't need to go any longer than that, does it?
Nah.
And we can have
We
Mark.
can always add a bit of it's one of those matches we could add a bit of time on if we have the time.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Mark
then
Briscoe.
that's leading up into the pay-per-view or whatever. I suppose I'm just wondering, could we do a segment after to lead into that sort of storyline to Taz, where like they're celebrating on the ropes and you can see like Jerry stand up from commentary and like clap them or whatever afterwards, and then like sets up them working together. Because you can
Yeah.
always have Jerry help them at the pay-per-view as well,
Could do.
and then that's a good idea. I like that idea. And then we can put, hang on, let me so Jay Briscoe and Jerry Lawler will take it, yeah, and then see Menace, and then we can put him on Charisma. Have it go 3 minutes, and then we'll have it advance the World Tag Title storyline. Okay, of course. Yeah, we'll just take him off of the announcing for this segment. And then I just need to quickly add him in the storyline, so it actually adds more heat to the storyline. Allied with Mark Briscoe adds a supporting role. All right, awesome. Right, so our next match, do we want to run the women's Should we just run a women's handicap match, or do you want to run Aja versus not Satam? Satamura.
I like the idea of the handicap match because it could be like, you know,
Do you-
management basically saying, you know, you attacked Beth Phoenix for the match and then you attacked all three of them.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
have a triple handicap match. Have Aja versus Mecha Satamura versus Miami Toyota versus Beth Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Versus 3.
And somehow and Alia gets the pin. Unfortunately, it would have to be on Beth Phoenix.
It's gonna have to be on Beth Phoenix, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So Aja versus it doesn't have to be a long match because I don't know how well that other people can carry. Toyota, Beth Phoenix, and Mecha Satamura. It's not gonna go 18 minutes, that's for sure. 8 minutes. Allows everyone to get their spots in.
Yeah, seems good.
Yeah, 2 minutes a person, basically.
Yeah. And obviously Aja wins after pinning Beth Phoenix. There you go. And it keeps Mecha Satamura strong. Obviously, it keeps Toyota strong before the show. And it keeps Aja looking very strong. So then we want to set up the other tag match. We want to set up the tag match between the two heels and two faces of these title feuds, right? So we're gonna have Punk, Cena. Where's Cena? Who's the other one? Colt Cabana and Kevin Steen. Okay. So obviously Punk's radar microphone, Cena can be radar microphone. Colt, how's your? I imagine Colt Cabana's microphone skills not bad, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. And I imagine Kevin Steen's is also pretty good. Yeah. So this can advance not only the Euro title storyline, but also the TV title storyline. Lovely. Have that go 8 minutes. You know, if this was like nowadays, Punk and Kevin Steen or Kevin Owens versus Cena and Colt Cabana, that'd be quite the match. Obviously, Colt would be the weak link in it.
That is a good match, yeah.
So CM Punk Kevin Steen versus. Oh yeah, who's getting the win here? This is a good point.
I think the faces. Wait, who are we actually having? I'm presuming Cena and Cena retaining.
Cena and Steen will probably retain at the pay-per-view, I would imagine. Yeah.
Have we got a DSQ match yet? Because I'm thinking that thing of Steen like DSQ in the game, like again. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, I don't think we have a DSQ match. We could have them, but yeah, we could have it go as a like a double DQ draw thing. Where's double DQ? There we go, double DQ finish. It'll be a bit screwy, but I think that's fine. It probably doesn't need to be 15 minutes then if it's double DQ. 10 minutes? That's probably fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-minute double DQ.
Watch the crowd absolutely hate this with a passion. Be like 6.
Well, it does make sense storyline wise. I like
Yeah.
it. Okay, so what else do we need to book on this show? We've done the world title, tag titles. We've done the women's title stuff.
Well, I mentioned obviously the pre-show we could put on.
Yeah, we need to do the pre-show. It depends how do you want Dreamer versus Stars to go? That's the question.
How long can?
Yeah, that
Dream
is
is
also
still fairly Euro. So
yeah, and we
I
want
would
to
say as long as possible. Basically.
yeah, we want to have that steal the show. So
Yeah.
we need to have a deathmatch hardcore match. So do you wanted to have what Curtis versus Dos Caras on the pre-show as well, didn't you? So let's book that on the pre-show now. So I don't
The only
forget.
thing that worries me is obviously we're having a bit, an interference finish with Liger costing AJ. Is that not going to hurt the match?
It might hurt to steal the show at the end, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like maybe Danielson and Kurt, but then they can only go 15 minutes, can't they?
How about instead then you have can you have it where Fortune come out to try and help AJ win?
Oh, and
Liger then comes out to stop it,
yeah,
and it builds it that way. Because then that way you're still getting a good guy run in to try and up the show.
yeah. So
Yeah, that
hang on,
works.
Stars versus Street. Let's book this now. This isn't going to be, I think, the final match we book, but let's book this now. So this wants to be. What does Steal the Show actually say under it? Okay, it's fine. And obviously we're going to have Dreamer go over. So we can have.
I will say at the minute as well, AJ struggles a bit going off script. So if you can still the
Yep.
show, might need to do a script match.
Script, yep, agreed. Okay, cool. So if I do, so I could do outside interference finish Styles, and then gets hit by Liger, and then we could do a botched as well. So Styles gets botched by one of the members of Fortune. So we'll do Danielson. There you go. And then that can go what, 20 minutes? If we can make that go 20 minutes. That might not be.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Dreamer's going to struggle. He might struggle making the match, but I think it'll be fine. What's his stamina like? Stamina's not bad. I think he could make 20 minutes.
Could you do the script thing as well? I don't
Yeah.
know, see if you could.
Okay, what if I put it at 18? Can you do
Right
18?
back, go back.
No, it's going to be 15, isn't it? Is it going to be 15? You could do 15. And then we still got a lot of time to book on this show. We haven't done any women's tag matches yet. I suppose we could do the singles matches I was suggesting to begin with. Do Fisto versus Inu and Mercedes versus Inu.
Yeah.
Have those in the middle of the show. So Taka Inu versus Lufisto. Now Taz, who do you want to go over in this match?
Did you ask?
Would you like Lufisto to win with outside interference from
Nah. I'm happy to go.
Taka Inu? Okay.
Yeah.
So is one facing one, the other one's facing the other, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have what Martinez go over and the other one.
Yeah, and with interference from by Lufisto. We will have that.
I mean, we're doing quite a lot of interference matches. Would it not just better have it just be a clean match? Even
Oh yeah,
it's-
we can have
Yeah, I think so.
clean.
Yeah.
Try and cracking up. Sorry, these things are slow out of position. There we go. And then we want who's the other Anu? It's Mercedes Martinez and Tokyo. There you go. I can go also 8 minutes. And it takes up time, and then we'll have Martinez go over in that one. And we'll put them back to back. So there we go. What's going to be the better match? Mercedes versus Anu or Fisto versus probably Mercedes, right?
Mercedes versus Anu is definitely going to be the better match. Mercedes is a better.
So that should go on first.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch me be completely wrong, by the way.
Right. Okay, so that's good. So we still need. Do we want an angle before the main event? So Styles is backstage like Fortune and like they're chatting about. Like, I suppose we could do something like that, or we could do an angle after the show, with like Luger trying to beat Styles down or whatever. So Styles still looks strong at the end of the show. Just trying to think how we want to book this at the end.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, if I'm being honest.
We still got how long have we still got to book? We still got to book at least 11 more minutes.
Does that include pre-show and post-show?
No, that's just the main show.
Okay. What we got?
We've booked all our
Uh,
storylines.
Who have we got on the roster that we haven't used?
A lot of people. We haven't
Because
used
one thing I was thinking, we've got Doug Williams hasn't done anything.
Doug Williams hasn't done anything, no. We could
I'm
do.
just trying to think of if we do I'm just thinking for pre-shows and stuff. If we do like 6-man tag matches,
Oh, on the pre-show.
we-
Okay.
and we try and get at least one experienced guy on
Yeah.
each team, and then just to get, obviously, like I said, everyone's a rookie, aren't they? So
Yeah. So if we do. Okay. So if we do Williams, Homicide.
James Storm James Storm's in.
And we'll do Williams, Homicide, and Kenny
Cesaro.
Omega. Or
Oh yeah, Kenny
Cesaro.
Omega, because he hasn't done any.
Yeah.
Omega wrestled the first week and hasn't
And
done
then
anything since, has
the heel team can be Aries, McGuinness, and Devitt.
he?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
And then have it go 15 minutes, and then have the faces go over, or have the heels go over.
Faces, it's the opening of the show. You want
So
it to be on there.
Doug Williams go over. Okay, cool. Oh, that needs to be on the pre-show. That's not opening the show.
Yeah, open this show.
Right, there we go. Okay, so we still need to book some more matches on the main card. Who haven't we used? I'm trying to think of people we haven't used who could go on the main card. I suppose we could book Liger versus one of the Fortune members.
Yeah, that could work.
Let's do Liger versus. I feel like Liger versus Christopher Daniels would be a great match.
We could do Galloway versus Omega as well, seeing as they were both knocked out in the title tournament.
That's true. Let's have that go 15 minutes. There we go. And we'll have Liger go over. Okay, we can put that. Where can we put that? That can be. Actually, we'll put Liger versus Danielson in the semi-main. There we go. So we do have. That's it. We've done our show. So pre-show matches, the tag match. Then also got Carlos versus Alberto Del Rio. Eric Bischoff Angle, Danielson Hennig, Striker Briscoe Young Bucks, Young Guns, Briscoe Lawler, Taiko Inu versus Lufisto, Martinez versus Inu, Aija versus Toyota versus Beth versus Sedamora, Punk Cena Colt Steen, and then Punk Steen versus Cena and Colt, Liger Danielson Styles Tommy Dreamer. Is that
Perfect.
everything we need to book?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, we got how long have we got? 4 minutes.
4 minutes. We could just put some more time on some of these matches.
Let's have a look. We could make.
I suppose can Danielson Hennig go a bit longer?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's put that to 20 minutes, and then we just got to take off 1 minute something else. One of the angles. There we go.
Wait, Kurt Hennig. Oh wait, we can. Okay.
All right, there we go. Here we go.
I thought Kurt Hennig could only do 15 minutes.
It's because it was on Steal the Show, which means it's an all-out match, which they use more stamina.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Right, here we go. Let's see how this show goes. This is the go home. So that wasn't bad, the pre-show match. Actually had pretty good. Who was the best in that match? McGuinness. Fergal Devitt had a really good performance, 41.
They were all pretty level, weren't they?
Yeah, that wasn't terrible at all.
What did Doug Williams really off his game?
88 is what I'm going to say for the next segment. Oh wait, no. Wait. I meant the actual thingy one. Where's the?
So Johnny
Bischoff
Curtis had
one?
a terrible performance. Dos Caras had a okay performance, but to be fair, it was on the pre-show. It doesn't matter. Right.
Yeah.
Next segment.
That's fine.
Only a 69. What did you do, Eric?
Giggity.
Oh, Eric.
Eric, you failed us, Eric Bischoff. Clearly, this crowd isn't a big fan of Eric Bischoff. Next segment. 58. That's not bad. Wow. Bryan Danielson is surprisingly close to Kurt
51.
Hennig in terms of in-ring performance.
Get him, Brian.
All right. So next segment,
That's very good.
Striker. Striker, you were doing well without a script last week. What are you on about? You did well last. God damn it.
He's getting better at the gimmick though.
That's
He's getting
good.
better at the fact he's getting better at the fact he has to take bumps. He
Uh,
didn't get injured this
Alas
time.
didn't do badly.
That's
Who
not
did
bad.
who did the best? Both of the Briscoes did. Well, one of the Briscoes did the best, and Eric Young did all right as well. So,
Eric Young was the best.
okay, that looked all right. That wasn't bad. So it puts Jerry Lawler in that storyline. So that's good.
Um,
Nice.
yeah,
Oh, he was fine,
we
yeah.
kind of expected that a bit.
Yeah, surprisingly, Ataki Anu carried the match.
Hmm.
That's a shock.
Mercedes Martinez and Toki Anu also not bad. Again, kind of expect that.
Yeah, that was a bit closer
That
in terms
did
of ratings
really
as well.
well. I'm sorry.
What?
Why did that do
Yeah.
so well?
40?
look at eight.
Hey!
Look at Toyota and Kong.
Yeah, Beth Phoenix is the one that let it down. 'Cause if she
Yeah.
had
Yeah, I
decent
tell you what,
rating, that would've
we
been
definitely
really
got the
high.
right two in the final. That match is gonna fucking pop.
Yeah, Toyota versus Kong.
68 and 63.
If we can give that 15 minutes, that's going to be quite
Oh.
the match.
Mm.
Next segment. Okay, to be fair, that was excellent for a
Yeah.
four-way promo. I feel like the booking of the match may let this segment down.
Oh dear.
Okay, that's the fans hated the ending to the match as Taz expected, but
21's okay.
not bad. Who did the best in-ring performance? Punk and Kevin Steen. Cena was the weak
To be
link.
fair, no one really had
So
that good
so
a match anyway. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Next match is good one. Liger and Danielson. That's good. Gained some heat for the
fucking hell, Danielson.
Brian
Daniel's like
Christmas
61.
Daniels.
Holy shit.
Right, main event time. I really hope this does well. This Dreamer Styles
I think
match.
it will because that match got the crowd interested.
Yeah.
So the next match then, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Dreamer had a better in-ring performance, but that's fine. So
45's alright.
45 is not right, so that's good. Finish the show. Match cut the crowd buzzing though. Another 50.
I
That's
did
not bad.
worry the finish of the match might be a problem, but
But
that's fine.
50 rating, of course, we're going to lose popularity anyway because the way the game works, it starts you off a lot stronger. So you're always going to drop down if you have bad shows to start off with. So I'm not surprised.
It's impossible not to have a bad show.
Exactly with
the way
with the little talent we have. So the next thing we need to do is pay-per-view time.
Pay-per-view.
We do need to make our pay-per-view first. This is the thing we need to do first. So that's fine. Are you upset with our lack of quality? What did you expect when you signed a brand new wrestling company? Wait, what's this stable that's formed? Steve Austin, Diamond Dallas Page, Big Show, William Regal, and Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, naturally.
Well,
The fraternity, really?
the fraternity
Oh,
with
God.
with the Big Show, William Regal tag team.
Steve Austin.
the
Diamond
Big Show
Dallas
and William
Page.
Regal tag team and Stephanie McMahon, more like, you know.
Yeah, well.
Why is Triple H not involved in that?
I don't
didn't see
know.
his name.
Right, add new event. Okay, so we now need to come up with our first event name. How long do we want it to be? 2 hours?
I would probably do a bit longer.
3 hours? 2.5?
Let's go 3 hours for now.
All right, 3 hours.
Because we want most of the matches to go like 15 or so minutes, don't we? If we've
yeah. So what is our? Do we want to suggest a name, or do you want to come up with a name for our first pay-per-view?
Great Balls of Grosjean.
Oh fucking hell!
Great balls of what, Taz?
Great Balls of Grosjean instead of fire.
Oh wow, that's deep.
How are you spelling that, Taz?
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Mark. Stop for a second. Did you just say how do I spell Grosjean?
Yeah, well, because my brain doesn't correspond to what you're
F1
saying.
driver. Grosjean.
I know you're the F1 driver. I can't spell his name.
Grosjean.
Grosh Jeans.
G-R-O-S.
What was your name for
Grosjean.
GORS GRO? Wait, hang on, never mind.
Oh,
Give me a second. What were you saying? Light Shock, about what your name for it was?
I was thinking something like F1CW Breaking Point or something.
Breaking Point. We will do
Trying
that.
to think of like a
That's another show we
racing
could do.
games.
Ray Balls of
Yeah.
Grosjean.
Flashgate.
Is there actually Great Balls of Fire? There is. There we go.
Great Balls of Grosjean. Fucking hell.
Right,
Are
save.
we actually? Are we actually?
How about I've
going
got
with
another one for you. Abu Dhabi 2021 final lap.
That's quite the mouthful.
Too controversial, yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I need to just change that. I didn't change that. It's got to be on. Are we gonna have it on Sunday? Yeah, Sundays makes sense,
Yeah.
doesn't it? So we now also need to go ask our lovely television programs if we can have our a need deal for events. How long do you want? Okay, so when do you want our time show? Yeah, graveyard spot. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Proposed deal. Actually, is there any pay-per-view provided before we do that? Give me a second. Don't know if there's any pay-per-view providers. No? Okay. This is fine then. How do you think our first pay-per-view is going to go?
I think it'll be solid.
Fantastic. I'm going to say 65 rating.
I'm gonna go with 58 rating.
I'm going to go with 53 rating.
Okay.
Wow, I'm the fucking
60.
optimist. Jesus Christ.
I think
Yeah.
it'll be
What do you-
60. We've got some good matches. The main event is going to be amazing. The women's match is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I do trust that women's main event the women's match to absolutely tear the house
Be
down in
okay.
terms of match quality. And also, when it becomes the good thing is when it becomes a new month, I'm pretty sure new people debut, so we can have a look at who debuts in what is it, June or July of 2001. So I just want to have a look at how our heat's doing for certain storylines. Obviously, some are going to be lower than others. I think the most heat going into the match is the Styles Liger match, which I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
All right.
that'll be a good one.
So broadcasters use automatic selection. Save the selection. Yes. Okay, back to the instance. Oh, Joe Briscoe and Mark Briscoe. He's passed on microphone tips. Oh, look at that. It's all going well for proteges.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So, how many people are we expecting for our 5,000 fans are coming to our show.
That's pretty good.
All right,
That's good.
Decent.
it's decent. Have we got? Does our venue hold 5,000 fans? I assume it would have picked a venue that selects it. Ignore this on the side. This isn't right.
Don't boot it as a high school, and we want the wrestlers to live.
Just want to make sure
Wow.
that's picks the best option. Yeah, Nuggets Arena.
It's not my stream. I'm safe.
Are you saying that someone's going to come in and shoot up the rest of the?
Yeah.
So
I'm
we
gonna
got
say they're gonna-
180 minutes to book this show.
Damn.
How are we opening our first pay-per-view match?
Also, by the way, anyone watching the stream?
Actually, no.
This is a pay-per-view, so you know, start
gotta
paying
start
to
off
view
with-
it.
You've got to start off with
Yeah.
a Bischoff, surely. Like
Got
a
it. Yeah, Bischoff, Eric.
segment.
To announce what the main event's going to be.
Yeah.
Have the main
We could have
event
like a TV promo package somewhere in here as well.
a TV promo package.
Remember we saw what they had.
There's a
in
match
WWE.
announcement. Oh no, that wouldn't involve Eric Bischoff. That would be. Oh yeah, graphic is shown hyping an upcoming singles match. Yeah, we could do that. There's a hype. I'm just seeing what's on here. I've never really looked at what's on here before. I normally just do the freestyle angles. Again, you could do the hype promos. I think we'll just do a freestyle because Eric's got the best promo skills. So that can go 6 minutes, and that opens the show. So what's the first match that opens the show? What's going to get the crowd hyped?
TV title
Punk?
match.
Or
TV
you
No,
don't
yeah,
mean
yeah, yeah.
TV?
Punk versus Cena
Punk.
should be.
Yeah.
Should open.
Punk versus Cena. So
Should be for
CM
the
Punk
Eurocontinental title.
versus Jonathan Cuthbert Cena. How long are we making this match go? 18
22
minutes? 22 minutes. Okay. And are we going to have... Obviously, Cena's only been just crowned as champion. We don't want to...
Yeah, Cena retains. I think we can't.
Cena
We can't have
retains.
that
Yeah.
drop
Yeah,
already.
Cena's not losing yet.
I think Punk will be our next champion, but Cena is the
Oh,
one
yeah.
that goes over. So
This
Eurocontinental
is
Championship.
this is a feud that can go like the distance. Definitely.
All right. So the first match, bang, 22 minutes in length. I'd pay to see that to open a show. Right.
Oh hell yeah!
So our next match, do we have another stable? We do, don't we? Oh, we haven't done anything with the Brood.
Maybe that could be a pre-show.
Vampire Warrior has still not done anything.
What
think we should-
about we've got the tag team match on? They come out after the tag team match is done.
What,
They're
after
heels
the-
though, aren't they?
We can run
Oh,
heel.
Why don't
we've got the
you,
heels winning.
why
think
don't you
I
put
would-
them just on the pre-show? Just have them come out on the pre-show.
Have
Yeah,
have an angle on the
potentially.
They
pre-show.
just beat someone on the pre-show because
Yeah, go with that.
Yeah. We'll have what
they can face who won the last one? Who won the pre-show that we did last week?
what the triple threat pre-show. Or the six-man
No,
tag.
the 6-man tag we did last week. They
It
can just face
was. I can check our show history. It was Williams, Homicide, and Kenny Omega.
have them free face them or something.
All right, we'll do that now. So 3 versus 3. Santa's little helper match. Right, so Doug. No, not Dos Caras, please. Doug Williams, Homicide, and Kenny Omega versus Vampire Warrior, Johnny Curtis,
Johnny
also known as
Curtis, and-
Fandango.
And
And who's the other one in that? Oh, Jimmy Jacobs, right?
Jimmy Jacobs, yeah, the zombie princess.
Right. We can have that go 10 minutes and have Vampire Warrior go over. There we go. Pre-show.
Who's he beating for?
Oh yeah,
Homicide?
who's he gonna beat? Yeah, have him pin Homicide.
Keep Doug and Omega.
To be fair, I don't actually mind that triple team of
No, it's
Williams,
just,
Homicide, and Omega. That's quite cool. Okay, so there you go. That's our pre-show match. So what are we gonna do next?
Sick.
Want to run one of our women's matches? Women's tag match.
Yeah.
I'm gonna suggest something for the end of the card. So we're gonna end with the main event of the men's.
Mm-hmm.
If before that we do maybe the women's match,
Yeah, I was thinking
but
that.
before that we have, it's kind of like a cheat, but we have Eric come back out again and do another little promo.
Okay, yeah, I'm not against that.
I'm not against that either.
So we're going to do Double D Destruction versus Double Inu, and I think Double Inu go over, right? 15 minutes,
100%.
Women's Tag Championship. Have Taku Inu. Of course, they're going to pin Mercedes Martinez. We want to protect Lufisto. There you go. I think 15 minutes is fine for that, isn't it? For that tag match.
Yeah. No, that is.
Okay, so how many more matches have we got left? We still got Styles and Liger to book. We've got the world title, which is going to go on last. We've got the women's title, which is going to go on to us, and we got the TV title as well. So we haven't had Matt Striker get beaten up yet.
No. Who's he interviewing?
Oh wait, no. Surely to carry on with Taz's storyline, Striker's got to come out at the end of the tag match, try and interview Lawler, and Lawler just decks him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Is
let's.
this eventually going to lead to Matt Striker versus Jerry Lawler at some point?
Oh my god!
I love that.
What a
love
match!
that.
Yeah, I actually like. Matt Striker gets his own tag team, and then we could do a 3-on-3.
Perfect.
All right. So I think Matt Striker's a heel, but I can turn him face by getting him beaten up every week. So that works. So we're gonna.
Yeah, he
let's-
starts off as on. Yeah, we definitely need to turn him face. I think.
Yeah, we'll turn him face. It's fine. Let's do. Okay, let's run the TV title now. So let's do Cabana versus Steen. Is Steen winning by DQ?
No, I
Yes.
think he should. I feel like all these DQ finishes are gonna hurt the title, not just Steen though. I feel like he needs to win this one clean.
We could have this as the
Is it
hardcore
DQ?
match.
Not maybe
I'll
not.
tell you what.
Maybe
Why don't we do this as a no DQ match?
Yeah, we could because we
Yeah.
need a hardcore match on the show. So why don't we have Cabana come out and like call out Steen and say every time you defended this title, you've won it by DQ. Let's have our DQ match tonight or whatever like that. So he doesn't get away with.
Let's have no DQ.
Yeah, no DQ. Let's do that because Colt Cabana can do a promo. So
Oh, absolutely.
and then Kevin Steen can be on Menace and then he can be off screen. And then this advances the is it the TV title, isn't it? Yeah. TV title. Have a go 5 minutes. Did that go through? Yeah, it did. Okay. And then we'll have the DQ match. And we can still have Kevin Steen go over. So where is the DQ match? Hardcore. Hardcore or no DQ? Is there just a no DQ match? There's a 2 out of 3 falls match. We've got to use that at some point. Yeah, we'll just have it
Or the 60-man Iron Man match between John Cena and CM Punk at one of the pay-per-views. I'm not gonna lie.
in the future when Cena's more over, definitely. Because I think actually Punk is already over, but I think it's just because Cena's not as over at the moment. Kevin
Yeah.
Steen and Colt Cabana. So these feuds are obviously going to carry on for a bit longer after this show. They'll go to the next pay-per-view. And then we can end them in the next pay-per-view and then start more feuds. This is how wrestling works.
Yes.
For people that may be watching wrestling stream and have no idea how it works, there could be some people, you never know. So Steen's going to win this, defending his TV championship. 15 minutes, I think that gives them enough time to do their spots, get the spots in. Kevin Steen gets thrown off something high. It happens. Oh yeah, that also needs to be the wild hardcore match. Hardcore, there we go. Awesome. So we've now got we want to do the world tag titles, or do you want to do Styles versus Liger?
No, I think tag next, then Liger.
Okay. So let's do our tag match. Once again, Loki is going to have to carry his team through this one. As Low High Kaki takes on the Briscoe brothers. How long do we want to give this? Not super long, I would imagine. 13 minutes is enough for this show. We have a lot of time to kill. Yeah, 13 is fine. And do we want to have the Briscoes win via Jerry Lawler interference, or just have Jerry Lawler come back after the? Oh my God, Striker can manage the Low High Kaki because that would give them a mouthpiece because it's probably what they need.
That works.
That does work. All right, so let's have Jay.
That could actually.
Let's have Jay go over. He can pin Loki after outside interference on Loki by, of all people, Jerry Lawler. There we go. He stands up from the commentary desk and beats him up. And then the next angle, we see obviously Matt Striker coming to the ring. He's so confused why they've just beaten up thing, and then Matt Striker gets beaten up. He should really expect it by this point, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
You would think so. He can be on Charisma and then Menace. Have this go 5 minutes and have it advance the World Tag Titles. And we can also obviously have Matt Striker take a stunt bump, as he always does. Oh, he does not want to take a stunt bump anymore. You bastard, Matt Striker. Why are we not medium-sized anymore? It's because we had some bad shows, probably. Well, he gets beaten up anyway, it's fine. Oh, hang on, wait. I think I did that. Oh, yes, also, that's not... The Euro title should not be advanced. There we go. Okay, well that still works. It's fine. All right, so then we want the Luger Stars match. This can go what? How long do you think we can go? 20 minutes? 25?
I'd go 25.
I think 25.
25
Who
minutes.
goes
Yeah.
over though?
I think
Who went
I think
over in the
Liger
world title match? Title tournament?
Styles.
Styles did.
So I think Liger should win.
I think Liger should win as well.
Maybe attempted interference, but it's not enough to
Yeah,
help.
botched interference again. Yeah. Botched interference on Styles by this time.
I'm just thinking, like, all this botched interference, surely you're going to have one of them turn on.
At some
you know?
point, yeah, I think so.
Maybe Daniels, because he had a bit of a standout performance, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm
against
surprised
Houston?
Daniels did so well. Actually, maybe it should be Daniels, yeah.
I think at some point, like, maybe there should be like tension start to brew between Styles and Daniels, and then we can lead to a feud between them. I mean, that's just money. That's just money.
So that's that done. We've only booked okay, we booked 116 minutes, so we've got 19 more minutes to book to just get us over the line. So so we still got to book the women's match and the main event. Those are our only two matches left. So let's book the women's match. So Aja Kong versus Manami Toyota.
This is going to be a show stealer match, I reckon.
Do we put this as the show stealer match instead
Yeah,
of
I would.
Dreamer versus?
Remember, they can't go as long as these two probably can. So
Yeah.
I think the main event will still be good, but this will be the show stealer.
How long? Who's winning this one?
I think we agree Aja Kong was gonna win this.
Yeah, we've kind of built her to be kind of like a
Unstoppable monster.
Unless you want the underdog victory out of nowhere, but
I think Toyota can have that
Icon.
big
Yeah,
moment,
sorry.
can't she? Yeah, she slays the monster sort of thing. Yeah, let's have Kong go over. Maybe we can give it more than 15. We'll see. I'll see how long I can actually go. The only thing we steal the show is I don't know how long they can go. 18 minutes? Oh no, I don't think. Yeah, not 18 minutes. All right, we'll put it 15. I think that's still good. A steal the show match 15 minutes with those two will be brilliant. With the main event being for our first ever World Championship, Tommy Dreamer versus Kurt Hennig. Give this 20 minutes. Give it 25.
I think it deserves at least 20.
See if they can go 25. And we decided that Kurt Hennig is winning the main event.
Yeah.
I think so.
Kurt Hennig is going to be our first champion, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we also need to have Bischoff do a promo, don't we, before the two main event matches?
Yeah.
He can say, like, for the first time in history, we have you have the women's match be in the semi-main event spot, something like that. You know all the stuff that happens when they do new things for women.
Yeah, they made a big thing out of the first ever women's elimination chamber match, first ever women's cage match, first ever women's this match.
Yeah, women's title. Semi-main. There you go. And have we booked our whole show there? That's okay. We shows around no set matches. Currently, you're at 87%, and so we're not be penalised. Okay, I want to go a bit further on, so I think I'm gonna give Cena Punk 25 minutes to work, and I want to give Kevin Steen and Colt Cabana 18. Give Liger and Styles half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll give. Yeah, I can't give that any longer. Let's see if we can give Kurt Hennig Dreamers half an hour. All right, there we go.
That's we still got 47 minutes.
Yeah, we gave it 3 hours. That was the only thing. Who's being used too much? Oh yeah, Ricky Steamboat, because he's a road agent's being used too much. That's fine. We just make it so it doesn't get used too much. There we go. Okay, so we do have the show. So that is actually the whole show done. as every match done. Quick analysis, everything is, yeah, that's fine. I'm actually very happy with that card. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I am actually.
Pretty stacked.
Right, so let's just go through the card quickly before we get started, and let's see all of our hard work get completely crushed in about 5 minutes' time. Doug Williams, Homicide, and
Yeah.
Kenny Omega lose to the Broody, starting their sort of feud. We can make that into a feud, I think. Eric opens the show. Punk Cena, with Cena retaining. Double D
Yep.
Destruction versus W New retaining. Colt Cabana and Kevin Steen make their match no DQ. Kevin Steen wins. Briscoe Brothers beat Low High Kaki with Jerry Lawler interference. Striker gets beaten up. Liger versus Styles go half an hour just to prove that they can. Aja gets Toyota, and Kurt Hennig wins the first World Championship in the main event versus Tommy Dreamer.
Sounds good.
What
Sounds
could, what
really
could
good.
go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Let's find out. Start the show.
Oh god.
So the first match was not terrible. That seemed to work quite well. Who did the worst in the match? It was
Omega.
Johnny Curtis.
Okay.
Who
Omega
did
was
the
off
best?
his game.
He was off his game.
Da,
Da, da, da. Right, so our opening segment. Oh, got the crowd hot up. The angle started the show off strong. This is a good start. All right. Cena
Nice,
versus
79,
Punk.
let's
Got a
I thought this
35.
was really
That's
low.
not terrible because they're both rookies, pretty
Punk's,
much.
35.
Punk's really doing well.
Yeah, he carried that
Yeah.
match. Yeah.
And
Cena
that's
makes...
what maybe we want to think about maybe pushing Punk a bit higher up.
I think Punk maybe should win that title at the next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next segment. Oh my god.
I'm happy with that.
That did really well.
43.
Lufisto
Hey, that's
picked
a
up her
better-
game. She got
Yeah, that's a
36
bit
in
better.
before.
That's a bit better.
And you all doubted Lufisto. You
She's
absolutely.
still the
trolls.
lowest. You know he's definitely carried that match a bit, but fair play, fair play.
Next match. Cabana's promo wasn't terrible. Next segment. That got a 32.
Okay.
Went a bit too long.
That's-
That's fine. That's okay. Maybe she made the hardcore match a bit shorter. That's my fault.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, that didn't do terrible considering the great Carly's in the match.
Yeah, 30's fine. 30's fine.
Carly got a in-ring performance of 15.
Oh god.
And then the Jerry Lawler segment worked quite well, so that was good.
Nice.
Oh, that was good. Styles was off his game and still pulled that rating. Okay, that's pretty good. 52. Went half an hour. Following botch interference as well. Bischoff's promo, nice. Okay, I really hope this Toyota Kong match goes well. I really do hope it goes well. Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Tasty.
That's what we wanted to see.
this match got the crowd buzzing, so it'll make them even better into the main event.
Yeah.
The main event of the show did worse than the women's match, but it still did well.
Hey, you know what?
We
Yeah,
expected that though. We were saying it's going to be 65 is still good. That's
Yeah.
very good for Dreamer and Kurt Hennig.
And finished the show. What did the show overall get? 64 rating.
That's
think-
a good show.
That was a good show. I think the middle part dragged a
saying.
bit, but I think it did well.
just saying, I said 65.
Hey.
You went low.
I went
The
60. I
important thing
went
is
low.
The important
was-
thing is we put on a banger sort of. ending to
So
the
Toyota,
pay-per-view.
I'm just going to do a speech at the end. So Toyota and Aja Kong praise for a great performance. Definitely. And I'm going to give Jushin Thunder Liger a good performance as well. So, awesome.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Your women need to main event every pay-per-view. To be honest, I wouldn't be upset given
I
Toyota
wouldn't be upset with that.
and Kong a main event match, because that was fantastic. So look, the WWF can put on ladder matches for women all they want, but we've got the best women's division by a long
I'm
shot.
just saying. I think I already know what our next pay-per-view should be called. F1CW Trilly Train.
So yeah, look,
Full steam ahead, boys.
F1CW Great Balls of Grosjean. Got 74,000 people watching on TV,
That's
5,000 attendance.
That's- Isn't that lower than we got from our last TV?
Yeah, I think it's because
Actually, yeah, you're right.
our show's on a different time period to when it is on TV.
Normally,
That's the
yeah.
only thing. Where is our thing on this list? It'll be on somewhere. Oh my god, someone got sued. You can get sued in this game? That's not good.
Really?
Right.
Oh god.
The feedback from the show was awesome. The show was awesome.
Oh.
What?
The show was. Oh, so I was just looking at what it was.
Oh yeah, also we need to have a look at new arrivals. I don't remember how to do it. Oh, it's in the news, I think. So if you go to news and then you go search, so month, and then you go to June, you can go to any type new workers, and there should be a few new workers. No one that I really recognize.
Chris Nowinski, I recognise that name.
Chris Nowinski.
Yeah,
He was
I
on
reckon
the
that-
Tough Enough.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
he
Oh,
was
is
on-
that who that was?
He was
So
on
it
one that
is.
lost. Yeah, didn't win to Maven. I and this I don't recognize any of these guys, but we should have a look at this every time a new month comes around, so we can see. But I think with a pay-per-view, I think that's a good way to end a stream
I'd say so.
because we've done
Yeah.
our first pay-per-view. All our storylines gained some good heat as well. The women's title is considered hot. Obviously the world title, considering it only had 2 things on it, the world title is considered hot, and Stars Liger is also considered hot. So, and all of our titles now have holders, with Kurt Hennig being our world champion, Cena being our Eurocontinental, Kevin Steen being our TV, Ijacon being our women's champion, obviously the 2 women's tag champions, Anu's, and the Briscoes hold the world tag titles. Is the women's championship more prestigious than the men's championship? Yes,
Feels like it.
it is. 70
Yeah.
to yeah, but awesome. Yeah, I think that was a very successful first pay-per-view.
I'd agree.
Oh yes, so he is. I'm just reading your chat. Yeah, Chris Nowinski. He recently came out and like properly went around like the news cycles, basically criticizing Dana White for this new, like slapping competition. We have to slap each other in the face as hard as possible. I remember seeing him all because he's now like a highly regarded neuroscientist in America. I'm like, fair play to the guy. He's gone from basically beating everybody up and causing concussions to saying that concussions are bad.
Yeah.
Fair play to I remember now that guy said it in the chat. I would remember it.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's odd. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a weird one, isn't it?
It is a weird one.
I think it's maybe because if I remember correctly, he got a concussion, like a really bad concussion, and then from that it was like he decided to study it.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Well, anyway, thank you all for joining me to book this again. We'll be back next
Yeah.
Wednesday as long as everyone is available, and
As long as definitely
as long
not
as
sick.
I'm available and I'm not sick. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for watching in chat as well. It's awesome. The video will be uploaded to YouTube as well, so you can check that out. But yeah, no, thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you on the next stream. Thank you very much.